And what's funny is that there's a fan out there, shout out to Vina.
Yeah.
She has literally put together like R&B stories from the beginning. And this one says that her voice is so soothing, so she puts on the clips and falls asleep to these clips of our season. It's all actually amazing. She does an amazing job.
What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. If you've been here from the very beginning, shout out to all of my day ones, then you are aware that posting Rachel Lindsay and her husband Bryan Abasolo journey on the Bachelorette got my channel popping, okay, and started. I used to post videos and I had a few subscribers, but my channel did not pick up until I started posting about her journey. To show you how much I supported her, I posted 148 videos, meaning I reviewed her entire season. And then once the season was over, because you know the Bachelorette, the Bachelor, the seasons have a lot of episodes, so this wasn't just me posting about her personal life. I reviewed her season, and then you will see videos when they came off the show and their personal life as well, and defending her on their playlist. They're still there, so if you're curious, you can click that Brachel playlist and catch up on their journey. Most of you are aware that Rachel Lindsay was the very first Black Bachelorette, okay? Black Bachelorette, African American Bachelorette, whatever you choose to use, but she made history for being the first Black lead on that show. Now, most of you are aware that after 4 years of marriage and a little over 4 years of being together, Bryan filed for divorce. So Bryan filed for divorce January 2nd, and according to court documents, he's listing Sunday, December 31st as their date of separation. He is also requesting spousal support from Rachel. And I do pray for the both of them, and I wish the both of them the best. Bryan did release a statement. If you've been following me for a while, you know I don't like to put my personal affairs on social media and like to keep a safe space for our family. Many of you know me as a chiropractor and also as a husband. My proudest role so far, after more than 4 years of marriage, Rachel and I have made the difficult decision to part ways and start anew. My parents have been married forever and I'm a family man, but sometimes loving yourself and your partner means you must let go. Rachel's parents been married forever as well, and they're still married. I wanted you to hear it from the source before the blogs start making up their own reality. Please respect the space of our family and friends as we figure out our next steps. Respectfully, Bryan. Well, Rachel posted in her Instagram story, okay, to make sure people went to listen to the Higher Learning podcast. She went into work, put on a brave face, and let's get into what she had to say.
Thank you for people who reached out. I'm like still trying to reply to people. You just never know how great your circle is until you see all the people that reach out and love you. Obviously, it's a difficult time if you've read the headlines, but and you're probably wondering why I would even work. But to be honest with you, I need to distract myself from myself. And the best way to do that is to do something that I love, and I love higher learning. And so I am going to try my best to get through this podcast, but I'm not going to talk about it. I will eventually, but now is not the time. Just trying to take it day by day.
And this is all in reaction, obviously, to Texas losing in the college football playoff. I knew that would affect you.
And this is why I wanted to come to higher learning.
I knew that it would affect you. I knew that because I just want to say before we move on, I had to segue out, but before we move on, I love you. I respect you. You're a member of my family, and whatever you need, and in any way, me and everyone who loves you can be supportive. We're going to be right there. So just wanted to make sure everybody knows that. And for those who came clamoring for something, it's going to happen on her time, not on yours.
And great job, okay? That right there, she needed it. And she said it. That's the reason why I came to work, because she knew he was going to say something silly to put a smile on her face. Rachel, we are all praying for you and everything will work out. And I agree with her showing up, okay? There's a lot going on and she still have to face it after work, okay? I'm sure she's surrounded with so much love right now. But hey, even if it's an hour here or 2 hours here to get my mind off things, I'm going to do it. So I'm glad that she was able to go in and do that. Like I said in my previous video, based on everything I'm seeing, I'm not saying that they didn't have ups and downs and issues. Rachel was very open about that. Based on her recent social media activities before all of this happened and her recent interviews and all of that, I saw a woman who was hopeful for her marriage and that everything was going to work itself out. So I'm not saying she was blindsided, but you don't do an interview talking about you and your husband, you're not trying to have a family and starting your family and all of that, having kids, and then out of nowhere he's filing for divorce, you know. However, like I said, we are not going to speculate and we'll respect Bryan and Rachel's privacy. And when she's ready to talk about it, she will. When I tell you social media have latched on to that spousal support part of the divorce and they are not playing with Bryan, I'm not going to be reading those comments at all because they are just brutal. And based on how private Rachel is, it all depends what she will be willing to share. But all of the speculations and work schedule and this and that, and the both of them living separate lives, even though they're married, Bryan working, you know, a different shift in hours, and sometimes when he's coming home, she's leaving, and all of that. It's been working for them for a while, you know. Like I said, if and when Rachel is ready, we will hear from her. If you missed the very first video I did on all of this, I have linked it in the description below. And if you're someone who are new here and you are interested, you can go ahead and visit the Brachel playlist and watch their beautiful journey, even though it's coming to an end. I do wish that both of them the best. I'm not going to drag this video on any longer, but you can get more details from me in part 1. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.